All right, good evening and welcome to this Board of Education business meeting for Weld County School District 6, this being Monday, May 18th, 2015. I now call this meeting to order. Please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you and welcome. Ms. Brea, may we have a roll call vote, please?
Mr. DeWitt?
Mr. DeWitt is not here this evening.
Mr. Hafley?
Present.
Mr. Hall?
Present.
Mr. Lydiak?
Present.
Dr. Richard?
Present.
Mr. Richardson?
Present.
Mrs. Solis?
Present.
6 members are present.
Thank you. Item number 4 on our agenda is the board president announcements, and there are no announcements other than the fact that our board president is not here this evening. So if he has any, I guess he should have let me know, right? Section C is communication. It's hearing of persons desiring to speak before the board. Do we have anybody?
We
Ms.
do
Maria?
not.
Okay, so nobody. Item D, approval of the agenda. May I have a motion to approve the agenda?
I move that the Board of Education of Weld County School District 6 approve the agenda as presented.
Second.
Roll call, Ms. Brea.
Mr. Hafley?
Aye.
Mr. Hall?
Aye.
Mr. Lydiak?
Aye.
Dr. Richard?
Aye.
Mr. Richardson?
Aye.
Mrs. Solis?
Aye.
And the motion carries 6-0.
Great. Item E, approval of the consent agenda. And this also is an action item.
I move that the Board of Education of Weld County School District 6 approve items as presented on the consent agenda and authorize the officers to sign any and all contracts.
Second.
Roll call vote?
Mr. Hafley?
Aye.
Mr. Hall?
Aye.
Mr. Lydiak?
Aye.
Dr. Richard?
Aye.
Mr. Richardson?
Aye.
Mrs. Solis?
Aye.
And the motion carries 6-0.
Thank you. Section F, special items. Now, we realize that we have a lot of people with us this evening to be recognized for their efforts, and it being the end of the school year, we are glad to have everybody in attendance. And our first item is a Citizen Academy, and to present is Director of Communications, Teresa Myers.
Thank you, Vice President Richardson, Superintendent Eads, and members of the board. Each year we have a very special program in Greeley-Evans School District 6 called the Citizens Academy, where we invite members of the community to come in and attend 7 now 2-hour-long programs once a month to get more in-depth information about the district. And it's really been a very successful program. We've gotten a wide range of people from different backgrounds and professions, retired teachers, retired military. This year we had people that represented social services and the court system and several nonprofit agencies, including the Boys and Girls Club and Human Services. So we had quite a wide range of people. Of course, being busy people, I don't think very many of them were able to attend tonight. And being that it's so crowded, I may not call them up. I see Gilbert Arizmendi here. He was a member of our academy from the district, and Gilbert just wanted to learn more about different aspects of the district that he hadn't learned about. And I think I saw Ken Watts out in the foyer there. He might not have made it in, but he was also a member of our Citizens Academy, and I think you know him as the president of the District Accountability Committee. But I did want to read some comments that were sent in to me by a couple of our members that weren't able to attend tonight. The first is by Allison Sidlacek, and she has had 3 students in the district, one who graduated last year, and she still currently has 2 students in the district. And she wrote, "My reasons for participating in the Citizens Academy were primarily centered around learning about the district from a different perspective. I wanted to have an opportunity to see firsthand rather than reading about it or hearing about it indirectly. I am pleased to say I learned a lot about various programs and some of the behind-the-scenes operations, including security, transportation, and nutrition, that aren't always first in one's minds when thinking of schools, but are vital for students, families, and learning. This was a reminder to me that the district is a large system with many arms which have numerous bragging points, as well as a big system problems and concerns. I appreciate the administrative staff participation in each meeting. They were very good at presenting information and answering questions. Any opportunity to foster understanding between the district and the public it serves, I feel, is positive. And then this is some comments that were sent in by Rose Takamoto, who actually has a daughter who did teach in the district, and she's a retired physical therapist. She said, the academy experience has certainly given me some reasons to think twice before being critical, because there are extenuating reasons why certain decisions are made. We have to remember that nothing is 100%. Continue to do the best to get the best results and focus and work on improving the problem areas. Communication with one another at all levels will be essential. It's about the children, not individual egos. Educating our children is important because they are the future of our community, our country, our state, and yes, the world. Many thanks to District 6 for the opportunity to be more informed, more positive, more open to new ideas, and more compassionate. It was a great learning experience, and I am grateful for it. Thank you. So those are just a couple comments of some of the more active members, and I do appreciate the board for supporting this program. I do think it's beneficial to have people get a more in-depth look at our district and its operations from just a normal community perspective. So thank you, and I do have certificates for all of them that I will get to them at a later date. So thank you.
Thank you very much. Don't leave us yet. I think you are also presenting for item number 2, recognition of our student spotlight recipients.
Yes, and this is a real pleasure to do. Every year for the past few years, we have been able to recognize outstanding students in Greeley-Evans School District 6 through advertisements in the Tribune as well as on the Tribune website. These are sponsored advertisements. We do pay for a portion of them, but the large majority of that is paid for through a sponsor. And this year's our sponsor was Banner Health, and they helped make these ads possible. And what's really nice about these, this recognition is that it's the children are selected by the schools, by either the administration or counselors or teachers at the schools to be recognized. And while most of them are outstanding in academics, a lot of these students you'll find have multiple activities that they're involved in. They're involved in community service. They're just really outstanding students in a large scale perspective. So anyway, we would like to recognize those students that were able to make it tonight. Again, because these are active students, many of them were involved in other activities tonight. And being the end of the year, there was some 8th grade award programs and some other programs that hindered them from being able to be here tonight. But we do want to recognize those students that came out tonight and their families and were able to make it. Students, when I call you up, if you would come up, and Mr. Richardson's going to give you a copy of the ad that ran in your paper that's mounted that you can hang up, and we're also going to provide one of these to your schools too. All right. So the first recipient is Bryce Parker from Brentwood Middle School. And if you'll just stand up here, we'll get a picture. Then we have Kendra Roth, also from Brentwood Middle School. Odalise Moraz from Brentwood Middle School. Maylee Trujillo from Winograd K-8. Kylie Kravig from Winograd K-8. Valeria Casillas from Bella Romero. Darian Adams from Engage Online Academy. Diana Rowe from Greeley West High School. Andra Turner from Greeley West High School. And I just have to add, Andra is our presidential scholar this year, so many of you may know her name. She's also a Daniels Fund winner. Matthew Villarreal from Greeley Central High School. Cadence Heaston from Winograd K-8. Angel Lechuga from Franklin Middle School. Nicolette Pierman from Northridge High School. Katerina Dallo from Engage Online Academy. Gavin Blackburn from Heath Middle School. Erica Horning from Franklin Middle School. And Kevin Lujan from Jefferson High School. Are there any others here that I might have missed? I hope not. Anyway, we'd like to congratulate these students, and if they'll stand up here for just 1 minute and squish together, I will get a picture.
Yeah. 2 rows? Yeah. All right. So if you're younger, we're going to have 2 rows. It's kind of a big group.
Squish, yeah, you guys can come
You guys kind of scoot in, some of you are forward, and we'll... All right?
Yeah.
Big,
That's good.
big guys in the back.
Yeah, maybe
Really
closer.
back.
There we go. All righty. If you scoot in just a tiny bit, Mr. Lujan, thank you. There we go. 1, 2, 3. You can pick a couple, okay? All right. Thank you again for giving us a chance to honor these incredible students.
Well, thank you very much, and congratulations to each of you. Item number 3 is our demonstration classroom teachers. And students, if you'd like to, yeah, go ahead and we'll take a moment. If our students would like to leave us, we'll give you a moment. And as they leave, there's plenty of room now up here in the front, so you can move forward. Yeah, coming up. So while we leave, we have our guests leave. We're going to introduce Chief Academic Officer Stacy Dattery and Director of Curriculum and Instruction Diana Riley.
Good
And
evening.
We'll give you 1 more minute. We'll have these
Okay.
folks filter in and out, and then we'll get started. Thank you for being patient with us.
Okay.
We're just about there. I think our game of musical chairs, music is about over. And we'll get started. All right, Dr. Dattery and Ms. Riley, I think you'll be presenting our demonstration classroom teachers. We appreciate you for taking the time to do that, and go ahead. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for letting us be here this evening, Vice President Logan Richardson, as well as Interim Superintendent Mr. Eads, and Board of Education. I just want to tell you what an honor it is for me to be here tonight. This is an amazing group of teachers that we have here, and it is with respect and honor that I get to share them with you. We have demonstration classrooms in our district, and you know when you've been in one, I'll tell you. The work that goes into them and the respect that they have for their children and the respect that they get from their children is very evident. A demonstration classroom is a place where District 6 teachers, principals, academic coaches, as well as visitors from outside our district can come and see effective instructional practices aligned with District 6, initiatives that are being implemented with fidelity and joy. It is a visual model of effective practice that will impact student achievement results. Any teacher who would like to further their professional career and who has an interest in becoming a demonstration classroom teacher is eligible. Teachers, could I ask you to come up and join us, please?
Do you want me to come up as well?
That would be great.
All right.
That would be great. Thank you.
Come stand back here, wherever you'd like to. Yes.
And what I'd like you to know is, in our district, we have 76 demonstration teachers. 46 of them are reading, 31 of them are math, 3 of them are reading intervention program. We have 4 writing teachers. We have language arts teachers, and there's 9 teachers up here who are demonstration teachers in 2 academic areas. This is a great group. Continually challenging their own learning and engage in professional learning and ongoing coaching. They collaborate to refine their teaching practices. They are reflective and open to feedback and change in practices when needed. Tonight we have a few of these remarkable teachers and professionals who so often give up their time and go above and beyond, as I represented here tonight. So I appreciate you all being here, so I'd like to go ahead and recognize them. Okay, all right. So could we have Michelle Weist? Kelly Popper? Kelly Popper? Sarah Morales? Pam Bach? Deb Highfield? Is Deb here this evening? Kirsten Keenan? Lindsay Merez? Yay! Sarah Dolan? Linda Lamore? Melissa McClarty? Caitlin Mounts? Micah Evans? Stephanie Brownlee? And we are fortunate to have among us Mr. and Mrs. Brown. That would be Roberta and Randy Brown. Those that are demonstration teachers together stay together. Yolanda Reyes. Melinda Walls. Tara McCanahan. Julie Williford. Michelle Warner. Melinda Andrews. Susan Nokel. Tammy Medina. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Judy Gregory. Kristen Stewart. We're getting there. Debbie Neergaard. Linnea Harkins. Amy Four. I know. Yeah, it's in there.
And tell me. Yours is on top. I'm so sorry. I would just skip them. I know. And I'll see what you see here. Do you see it, Amanda? There's Amy.
Come on over. Thank you.
And tell me your name again. Amanda Gurney. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you see it? This is a little not, yeah.
There we go. I didn't find it. Amanda, can I get that too?
Yeah, we'll just get that.
All right, thank you. Sorry. Oh, Christina. Yes, Christina's was on top. Christina's was on top.
Well, we'll get you yours as well. And this is Christine Alcazar.
Christine Alcazar. Great to meet you. Thank you again. Thank you so much for coming with those busy schedules. Thank you. I know I have those.
Again, we're very thankful for the extra time our teachers put in, especially our demonstration classroom teachers. And again, if you'd like to take a moment, if you don't want to hang out for the rest of the exciting business meeting, you're more than welcome to take a moment and go spend time with your families.